So when I was growing up, I really didn't have a sense that my parents liked me or my brothers and sisters, or that they really liked being around us. Sometimes they did, but it wasn't that often. So that when when we were grown ups ourselves with our own children, it came as a surprise that we would actually like our children and that we would like to actually be around them. So it's interesting how our children, or we as children, have perceptions, but how do we as parents remember that perception? How do we remember what it was like for us to feel liked by our parents and feel like they wanted to be with us? So we wanted to be parents. We wanted to be with our children. And so how do we now uh, be with our children in such a way that it reflects our delight in their presence and their delight in them? Now, it's not necessary that you like your children, and sometimes you won't like your children, and you may come to a point where they don't like you either. It's part of the evolution of who we are as individuals, that we have our preferences and our differences. And that's part of accepting what is and accepting what is, as opposed to being attached to, I want them to be a certain way so that I can have it the way I want it to be. So just think about that for today, about how do I express my delight and my liking of my children. There's the I love them, but liking them is also a really important part of developing that relationship with them.